EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Now they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's a designed run. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
3rd down and 9. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's Coleman. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
Motion man is Hyatt. This one tapped forward on the pop pass. He'll take this forward for about 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Get the Eagle.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill, but this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
His kick is perfect. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Ready. Set, ready. Fight, tip, yellow, 43.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. If he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders, and at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Black 40.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The 49ers out to punt this one. And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go, set. Tap the 60, tap the 60. Let's go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
You have a tight end motioning left here. Now a toss play, running left. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 38 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Here's a toss as they look to run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. The Saints out on top. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
So the lead is now 10-0. as this kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Set, ready. Blue 32. Set, cut.
This drive will start on the ground. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
33, yellow.
On third down, we'll try to get it on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Ready, ready.
They'll run for it. It's Judkins. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Tag. 70, Timberwolf.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, New Orleans.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
60 Bison. Ready.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He's to the 10. To the pylon. his second rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 50, green. Ready.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Drill, 52. Hut, hut.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Ready?
Back to the air once more on second down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Ready. 45, white. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
This offense just can't seem to get anything going in this opening half, Mike, and they're still looking for their first points of the game, and it's really these missed opportunities that are a big part of the reason they're really struggling here.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Set, hut. 33, yellow.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Open man, left side, he's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. gain of 7 and a first down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
10 cycles.
A run with Judkins. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Let's go. 50, green. 560.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. His kick is good. And the 49ers are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Okay, ready?
We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Ready? Panther street. Panther 60. Panther 60.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Cut it. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and 11.
Hey, check that. Street.
Look wide. Get this one complete. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Okay, break. Black, 95. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Set.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Check the eagle. Check the eagle.
Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Set. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Viking 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warriors 70.
He'll drop to throw. This one taken in by Hyatt. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
1st down, New Orleans.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most,
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Now a give up the middle. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Let's go now. Red, blue, hut, hut.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, 49ers.
Ready, ready. Up, ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Set, go.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Niners first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, 49ers.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Motion man is Hyatt. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
There's a short one taken in by Helm, and that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ready, go! Ready.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Come on, come on. Hurt.
One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much happening there, just a short game. From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
Go! Go, set! 19 Tiger!
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Saints add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, 49ers.
Let's go. Blue 32. 52 blaster. Ready.
He'll get this out wide. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
Set, ready. 10 black.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
He'll get this out to the left flat. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Niners first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll look to throw yet again. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Yellow 43.
Back to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Escaping to his left. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Cougar 19. Free.
They'll go with a counter on first down. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll try to set up the screen here, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
This is taken at his own 30, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 2nd down, it's Judkins. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
Ready.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it. Picked off by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12.
Hold it ready. Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. They'll begin here on the ground. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's complete on the tight end screen. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 6.
60 Vices, 60 Vices.
They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll send a tight end in motion. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Cut, ready? Go, Reed, go. Ready? 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Here we go, strike. Liking 18. Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18. Warrior 70. Go.
They'll throw here on third and short. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Taken in at the 8. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. Here is first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Red 38.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10.
95. Hut.
He'll drop to throw. This one is caught right side by Stewart. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up. Here we go. First and goal.
Set. 33, yellow. Ready.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Down. 52 blue. 43 rail.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal.
50 Fury.
Saints going to use their 2nd timeout to talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go. Blue 32.
They'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Extra point coming now from Brown. He's got it. And the 49ers are back within 6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Catch, contact, catch, contact. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Ready, ready. Panther Street. Panther striking. 18.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Cowboy 80.
Now this looks like a design run. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
fourth down.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 13-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Cut.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
Striker. 3-3. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one.